Hello students, welcome back. As you all know, in our previous video, we have discussed about the forms of verb. Today, we will learn about regular and irregular verbs. What are they, how they are formed, and what is the difference between them. So, let's get started. Let's remember what we have learned earlier related to forms of verb. During the discussion of forms of verbs, we understood that verbs change as per tense and they are divided into three main forms, which are base form, or you can call it as present form, then past form and past participle form. Now, let's look into the examples of it. Verb arrive in present tense becomes arrived in past tense and arrived in past participle form. Now let's look into one more example. Verb drink in present form becomes drank in past form and drunk in past participle form. Now, as you can see, for converting the verb arrive to past and past participle, we used ed. But for converting the verb drink, we did not use any such pattern. So, the verb which follows a pattern for conversion from present to past and past to past participle is a regular verb, and the verb which is not following any pattern for conversion from present to past and past to past participle form is called irregular verb. Now let's redefine them. Based on the formation of past and past participle forms, verbs are divided into two types. First is regular verb and irregular verb. Regular verbs are verbs that follow a fixed pattern, while conversion from present to past and past participle, while irregular verbs do not follow any fixed pattern while conversion from present to past and past participle. Regular verbs are formed by adding d, ed, ied to the base form. Okay? As irregular verbs do not follow any such fixed pattern, they cannot be formed by adding any fixed character. Let's now understand how regular verbs are formed. Most regular verbs are formed by ed to the base form of the verb. Let's look into some examples. Let's look at the verb jump. We add ed, so jump becomes jumped in past form and again jumped in past participle form. Now let's look into some more example. Call gets changed into called in past form and past participle form. Look gets changed into looked in past form and past participle form. Now, there are some cases where we need to modify some parts of the words when we are adding ed. Let's look into those cases. Regular verbs form by adding d to the base form. If a verb ends in e, we simply add d to convert it into past and past participle form. For example, like. Here the word ends with e, so we just add d after e for getting the past and past participle. So it will become liked in past and past participle form. Let's look into two more examples. Agree becomes agreed in past and past participle. Then die becomes died by adding d for getting past and past participle form. Let's look into one more case. Verbs form by adding ied to the base form of the verb. If the verb ends in consonant y, we replace it with ied. Example, cry. Here the verb ends with y, so we replace the y with ied for getting the past and past participle forms. So cry becomes cried in past as well as past participle form. Let's look into some more example. Study becomes studied by replacing y to ied in past and past participle. Next, marry becomes married by replacing y to ied in past and past participle form. Now let's look into irregular verbs. So we understood that irregular verbs do not follow any fixed pattern. Okay, for our understanding, we will divide them into 4 groups. Group 1 will contain whose all 3 verbs are same. Group 2 will contain same past and past participle form of verbs. Group 3 will contain same base and past participle form of verbs. And group 4 will contain all 3 forms of verbs which are different. Now let's look into examples of irregular verbs of group 1, where all 3 verbs are same. Okay, where all 3 verb forms are same. Now examples for base form of past form and past participle form. Put in base form remains put in past and past participle form. Cut in base form remains cut in past and past participle form. Hurt in base form remains hurt in past and past participle form. Now let's look into the examples of group 2. Same past and past participle form. So here buy in base form becomes bought in past and past participle form. Look here again. Feel in base form becomes felt in past and remains felt in past participle form as well. Now again, win in base form becomes won in past and remains won in past participle form as well. Now let's look into group 3, having same base and past participle form of verbs. Come in base form converts to came in past form, and in past participle form it will again convert to come. Become in base form converts to became in past form, and in past participle form it again converts to become. Run in base form converts to ran in past form, and again it gets converted into run. Now let's look into the group 4 examples where all 3 forms are different. Break in base form becomes broke in past form and broken in past participle form. Now go in base form becomes went in past form and gone in past participle form. Look here again. Swim in base form becomes swam in past form and swam in past participle form. So, as you can understand from these examples that irregular verbs, there is no specific way to convert base form to past and past participle form. So, we have to learn all this. Okay. So, students, that's all for today. Hope you all have understood it. Thank you.